Think about the perfect summer afternoon. You're sitting outside holding a glass of something ice cold, bright red, and fizzing right up to the rim. But often, that picture-perfect drink is loaded with refined sugar or artificial sweeteners. It delivers a flat sweetness, usually followed by a heavy energy crash an hour later. We can fix that. The source of all the sweetness and flavor for a better drink is likely already in your pantry: pure honey. This diagram shows us why honey tastes different. While white sugar provides a single note of sweetness, honey contains a stack of organic floral notes that give a beverage actual depth. Refreshment comes from using complex layers of flavor rather than simply increasing the amount of sugar. There is a physical hurdle, though. If you have ever tried squeezing raw honey into a glass of ice water, you know it seizes up into a stubborn, sticky lump at the bottom. To solve this, we use a honey syrup. This is a foundational technique that makes honey thin enough to mix instantly into cold liquids. This graphic shows the ratio you need: equal parts honey and warm water. When stirred together, the warm water breaks down the thickness. The two parts become a single, easy-flowing liquid. Once cooled, it's ready. Thinning the honey into a syrup is the step that makes it a practical, everyday ingredient for any cold beverage you want to make. Now that the honey is ready to mix, we have to look at the ingredients themselves. Beekeepers know that the flavor of the honey changes dramatically depending on exactly when and where the bees were working. For an early summer drink, wildflower honey from a spring harvest is the best choice. Because the bees gathered nectar from spring blossoms, that honey carries delicate floral notes. These specific flavors are a natural match for fresh June strawberries. To make the fruit base, take 1 cup of fresh hulled strawberries and blend them until they are smooth. Selecting a specific honey is just as important to the final taste as picking out the freshest fruit at the market. Next, we mix that strawberry puree with a 1/2 cup of fresh lemon juice and 2 extra tablespoons of honey. This chart shows what is happening chemically. The jagged peak represents the aggressive acidity of the lemon. When the honey is added, its mellow flavor acts as a counterweight, absorbing and smoothing the sharp tartness into a rounded, balanced flavor. To assemble the drink, divide the mixture into 4 glasses, fill them with ice, and pour in the honey syrup. Finally, top the glasses with chilled sparkling water. Stir gently to lift the strawberry base and the syrup through the bubbles. The honey serves as a bridge between the tart lemon and the sweet berries, creating balance without relying on refined sugar. Presentation is the final step. A few small additions can make the drink look as good as it tastes with very little effort. Use standard garnishes like fresh strawberry slices, fresh lemon wheels, and sprigs of mint to finish the glass. For a final touch, you can add a small piece of raw honeycomb to show exactly what makes the drink special. These garnishes provide a visual signal that the drink is made from natural, fresh ingredients. This strawberry recipe works as a template that you can adjust for different flavors. For a different version, you can leave out the strawberries to make a honey lavender lemon fizz. This graphic shows the process. You steep 1 teaspoon of culinary lavender in the warm honey syrup. Over 10 minutes, the heat pulls the floral oils out of the lavender and into the syrup. After straining the lavender, you mix that infused syrup with the lemon base and sparkling water for a completely different, garden-inspired flavor. Once you know how to make the honey syrup, look and use it to build your own naturally sweetened drinks using whatever ingredients are in season.